Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we're gonna make this beautiful origami folder that actually has a lot of room to put the ephemera there, and it's very large enough to have like really big pieces like this girl that is 5 inches tall, and a lot of stickers, paper, ephemera, and lots of stuff. Of course, you can make it a little bit smaller, but we're gonna go with this big size, and let's get started. You're gonna need that 12 by 12 piece of paper. I'm gonna use this one that is floral. You're gonna need pencil to make a mark, file folder. This would be really useful, and of course ruler. Nothing else is added. There is no glue, there is no stickers, there is nothing. It's very straightforward. So let's get in the process now. In the back of the piece of paper, mark the middle. In my case, because I'm using a 12 by 12 piece of paper, all what I have to do is it's gonna be around 6 inches. So what I'm gonna do is mark a line here, and I know that it's gonna be around 6, so somewhere here is gonna be the other mark, and I can make kind of a point here that is gonna show me that is the mark, and then I do the same in the other side. Again, 6, and I knew that this was not gonna be the point of reference. The point of reference is gonna be where the two sides cross. That to me it's gonna be here. Okay, and now I'm gonna point this, and I'm gonna press my pencil against the paper so the mark goes into the other side, and I feel it with my finger. It is a little bit bulky, but there's no really a mark, and that's what I want. So we're gonna press a little bit again. What I want is this mark to be noticeable here, so you kind of see a point there. And then from the other side, I just go to the point where I mark, and then I fold it right there. And I'm gonna use my file folder. Of course, I can make the mark here too, but I prefer to do it in the back because I'm gonna cover it later. And then again, from the other side, you do the same thing. Go to the middle, and then turn it around. And then wherever you feel comfortable, there is no really a measurement. You can decide to go 1 centimeter or 2 centimeter. I just like leaving a little bit of room here, so I can measure against this line that we made. So we put it here, and we mark it here, and then we go with our file folder. We'll do the same at the other side, but because we have these, well, actually we can go directly to the middle here and make sure that this fits the corners. So the edges, and oops, there you go. This is better. And you press with file folder. Okay, from this side where you have these two flaps, I will put this one here, and then you just fold it in half like so. I went ahead and I made a mistake here, and that's noticeable here, and so just fold it inside. I was folding that on a perpendicular line, and I made a mistake there, but now it's done correctly. It's just on the half. So now you have it. That's the folder. It's pretty. I love it. Now I like these lines here, but you might not like it. And this too is to hold the stuff, and you can see in my other folder I cut a little bit here and here, and that's the way I like. So I'm gonna do the same thing here. Actually, I do not like cutting without making a line because I'm not really good at measuring stuff. So I'm just gonna align my ruler to the side of the pocket, and this is gonna be all what I'm gonna cut. And I'm gonna do the same thing to the other side, like so, and then I'm gonna cut this too. And because I have these lines that I don't like in this one, in this folder, I'm gonna cut it too. So first, let's start with the flaps. It's very straightforward. You just get the excess, and cut. And you do the same to the other side. So here you have the two leftovers. You can dispose them, but basically you have two pockets here. You can decorate, you can put you know, beautiful stuff in there. Actually, we can do that maybe. Let's see if I have some washi tape. If I don't, I can use these stickers that I have. This is very beautiful. We can add this one, or actually we can use this one too. Let me see. Let me see if I fold it into, oh yeah, if I fold it into, it's gonna be still very beautiful. So what I'm gonna do is cut it, because I don't have a double-sided piece of paper for this. I'm just gonna decorate very simple and straightforward. Okay, let me make a mark over the middle of these. So I'm gonna make a mark here, and now I know where to cut. So go and then cutting, and so half and half for each one of the pockets. But before I even paste this, I'm gonna undo this like so, and we can always delete this or erase this. So now that you erase, just open the whole picture. Don't worry about this because you're gonna cover it. But for the rest, you can go to the corners over here, and I don't know if it's visible, but just cut excess, just that small little corner, just cut it, and then cut it in the four corners, and then your fold is gonna be clean. Okay, now that you cut it, you just put everything together in place. But because you cut these parts in the back, then there is no way that it's gonna be whole in here, and so you will have to apply glue. That this is not something that I did with the other pocket. I let this part to be held by the backing, but because we cut it, then now we will have to apply glue. And so you apply glue here, and you apply glue on this other side as well. Only on the edges over there. Okay, I think that they are dry enough. We're gonna apply these stickers to the sides, and I think that these stickers are super cute. So I'm gonna use this as a reference, and I'm gonna apply the other one right here. And for this one, like that, and that's it. Let's fill it out. I'm gonna use this as an example because it's a very large size pocket, and actually everything here fits, I think. Like, the size of this is very large. Maybe not that many, but you can definitely put the stuff in there. You can even put that on top and only one of the pockets, or you can put this all in the back, all of these kind of, and then you of course have the pockets on the sides where you can put more of these, and you can put more of these. All of these fits. Isn't it amazing? It's just very large, and again you can put more stuff in there if you want to, or more here as well, and you can treat it like this. It's very heavy duty. So, and my favorite part of this is that it keeps everything flat. So if you want to send this to a penpal, that is what I do with this kind of folders usually, then it's gonna be perfect for that. It's not gonna become bulky or anything. That's why I like these folders. So here's the other one that I made. These are large stickers. So anyway, this is the end of this video. I hope that you enjoy this origami folder. There are two versions. This one where it's only folded, and this one required a little bit of cutting and gluing, but not a major change. It's basically very straightforward with the folds. And I hope that you enjoyed the video. If you did, please consider subscribing. Thank you so much for watching. See you next week. Bye.